Check, check. Mic check. 1, 2. All right. Mic check 1, 2. welcome each and every person that just has come in within the last few minutes. I am Stíofán Séamus, and I am a spiritual healer and advisor and an intuitive reader. As we live our lives, Spirit guides us to and through life situations that can be difficult to understand sometimes. It's up to us to decide if we will follow the path that the Creator has set before us, or ignore all the signs and wonders that this universe has to offer. Sometimes we are presented with a life situation where we need further guidance or healing to get through it. As a spiritual advisor and a master Reiki healer, I connect with Source and channel messages and healing specifically for you and your highest good. Having love life issues? Let's talk and see what Spirit would want you to know about the situation right now. Emotional issues? Maybe you are in need of a Reiki session so that we can channel universal life energy to help you realign. Or maybe you are debating a career move and need to know if now is time to make that move, or just in general career advice. Well, through our Spirit's mutual understanding, we can seek out these answers. So message me on Facebook Messenger now to get in line for your reading today. In light and love, Stíofán Séamus, Guide of the Light. Okay, well, so, sorry, I kind of had to groove to that one. Set those over there. Eventually, I'm going to get headphones around here so that I can actually hear myself and hear the music, and we all kind of groove together. But anyways, so, hi, yet another day. I have seen a couple people jump in here. Let's see, Sky Hoover, thank you for joining us. And I had somebody else that jumped in earlier. If you're still with us, you are really far up the stream. Oh wait, there you are. Whereas it's only me, ITZ _ only. Is that an apostrophe? No. Oh, it's only one me? Oh no. Anyways, thanks for jumping in, you all, and getting in here and joining me. And anybody else that's out there, Periscope seems to really bring in some viewers, so those are some Periscope viewers. I'm also restreaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And it's been kind of mentally hectic day for me, but we're going to be fine. We'll be all right. We'll get through it, right? Yeah, maybe. No. Anyways, so I was trying to really kind of concentrate and think at the beginning before I came on right now and started the show to try and get an idea of what direction to go. And today I decided for the past few days I've went ahead and I've drawn my cards for the Archangel reading, and that's been fine, that's been okay. But today I feel a little bit more led to do it just out in the open and let you all see the process and be a part of that process. And so today we're going to allow that to happen. It may not happen every time that we do the Archangel reading, but it will be something that happens on somewhat of a regular basis, I guess. As you see, I have some messages that's popping up from my message center, giving you some links to some pages. If you would like to get in line for a reading, just go ahead and do that. Just send me a message on Facebook Messenger. Of course, you can always, say something on the chat as well, but it makes it a lot easier if everybody messages me on Facebook Messenger, because then I can kind of keep up with who's in line and so on. And as of right now, it doesn't look like I don't have anybody in line, which is fine. But all those links are in there. I also have the donation menu, reading menu up on there as well. And that, I have the one reading, the reader special is free. And, that's because this is, I'm not looking to make money off of this. If I make money off of it, then great, fine. But I'm not looking to make money off of this. But anything more than that, then that kind of gets a little bit more strenuous. It takes more time. It takes time away from other people. So, and it's not a bad thing, but you're not going to go and seek advice. You might get a couple of minutes advice from a therapist outside of their office, right? But if you're wanting anything more than that, then they're going to be like, well, you're going to really need to come in, and we're going to need to talk, and I charge X amount an hour. This is a lot cheaper than a therapist, but I'm not a therapist, so don't replace me for your therapist. It's just as soon as somebody does, and then, what you said? No, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I mean, I might have said something, but I didn't say that. Whatever it was. Anyways, so, but we're going to get into the spirit session of this. There's the tarot reading donation menu. We're going to get into the collective reading, spirit message, devotional meditation moment here. So we invite all the energies of the powers that be to bring forth messages from the Ascended Masters by way of the Archangel Oracle cards to give us insight and give us thought and pause as we go about our daily life. In the name of my Ascended Master, Jesus the Christ, we pray. So as I was inviting the spirits to come into the reading, I was mixing the cards. I then cut the deck and put half the deck on the bottom side and bring the bottom half up and draw two off the top from that. So, okay. Okay, yes. This is good. So, this is for the individuals that are having some rough patches in their relationships, especially now that we've been home. We've been home for, a month or more, and being around our significant others. And so this is for those that are finding it challenging. Okay. So, relationship harmony is the first card. Relationship harmony. Need to make that screen just a hair bigger, but it'll be all right. Relationship harmony. So this is Archangel Raguel. I don't know. I was never good with English spelling, grammar, whatever. And he says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay. So, I really need to read these together. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the other card for this. And the other card for this is Clear Cognizance. And this is from Archangel Uriel. And Uriel saying, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you, as they are answered prayers. Okay? So. Tensions run high. And we kind of get at one another, and we're at wit's end. We don't know what to do. We're kind of tired of it. But really, in the back of our mind, we think, well, but this isn't really how it is. Because how it is us not being around each other 24/7. And that's where the issue is. This time, this process, this anxiety about it all. Where is that anxiety being held? And it's not that these are bad things, or they're bad instances, or bad influences, or anything to that caliber. No, in fact, it's a lot less than that. I mean, we're in a very odd time right now for our lives. What does it mean? What does it mean for us? Why are we so focused, so concentrated on this? But it's got to be now. Having our relationships come together in such a way that is very different than what we are used to tends to bring us to a point of realization sometimes that, you know, maybe this person isn't exactly who they were, who they are. Or, on a lighter note, it could be that they are far beyond who they said they were. And in a good way. You see, none of this is really a bad thing. But being within close quarters with one another that brings us to a whole different era of self-realization. Whenever we talk about these things of finding peace and finding love, and peace is only knowing that love is real, we have to stop and think to ourselves. What is it that we can do to better our relationships? And that's what this clear cognizance brings up. In this moment, in this time of just very odd circumstances, not only for us, but for those around us, what is it that comes to our mind that we can do to make that one change in our life that brings forth peace within relationships? And it's not got to be anything major. Think about why it is that there is discord within the relationship. Is it really because you're both at home with each other 24/7? And that's not to say that it's a bad thing. I'm sure a lot of people would love to be able to be with their loves 24/7. But then, at the end of the day, you're tired of each other, and tired of each other so much that you're just ready to say, I'm done. I want to give up. I'm tired of it. As soon as all of this is over, I can go to the courthouse. We're getting a divorce. Whenever that's not a reality Go back to the time that you met your love. What made you fall in love with them in the first place? Now, I admit there's a lot that could be done different in relationships. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend that the answer to the entire problem is to break it off. To say, I'm done. Just because we've been with each other over the past month and a half, 24/7. Now, after all this is over, yeah, there's going to be people that are going to need their me time. And that is just going to have to happen. But you can't get jealous. In fact, that might be the time that you both come to realization that you need each other and needed each other more in this time and in that time than you ever did. And because you were together, you were able to make it through, even if it was hard, because you were at each other's throat all the time. Don't let it suppress you. Don't let it put you in a place where you're not going to be able to return. Be mindful. Live a life that is for the betterment of humanity. And to that I say, Amen. Well, it is Saturday night. And Saturday night, I would hope I would have some people out there that would like to have some readings done. Because last night, the internet was crappy, and tonight it's doing a lot better. So, if there's somebody that would like to have a reading done, hey, by all means, let's do this thing. Anyways, I am Stíofán Séamus, and I am here for you. And we are live, coming from the Temple Studio. What temple? Where? Not anywhere in particular. I'm just, here. I make my own temple wherever I go. Boom. So, We do thank you for watching the stream. If you have a question, please do message me on Messenger at Stíofán Séamus. When I'm ready to do your reading, I will call your name, and if you're not on or you don't reply within 3 minutes, I will move on to the next person. I do ask you to please be respectful while others are getting their reading done. If you have been skipped, if you have left and you were skipped, I will get to you ASAP. But I do thank you for your patience and understanding while I am assisting others during their reading. Also, like me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/guide of the light. You can also like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put a link in the description on Facebook. Also, for Twitch and Periscope followers, I've put a link in the chat for you. I've also put a link in the chat for Periscope and Twitch followers, or Twitch, Periscope and Twitch watchers, or I don't know what you all guys are called. I'm kind of new to the whole Periscope and Twitch thing. Put a link to the YouTube channel in there. I wanted to get Guide of the Light, but I can't get that until I get so many subscribers, or I don't know, some kind of weird thing like that. Also, the tarot reading donation menu is in the chat, and on this intro screen here, it comes up as well. That is for the reader special. It is free. A donation is requested but not required. Multiple choice is $3. If you have more than 2 choices that you're asking about, then it's $5. Past, present, future readings are $5. 7-card horseshoe spread is $10, and 10-card Celtic Cross is $15. I am very close to getting enough money to get the camera that's on me switched out to a new camera, so that that looks a little bit better, and it's easier to work with in the program that I use to do the do this on. Let's see, was there anything else at all? I'm sure there is. I'm sure I'm missing something. I don't know. Anyways, I am here and online. I think I'm competing with a few people. Oh, yes. If you're wanting to message me to let me know that you want a reading, you send a message to me at Stíofán Séamus. But the link is in there. It's m.me/Stíofán Séamus, and that should get you where you need to go. But I might be wrong. Let me see what that does for me here. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see why. I can change that. Hang on. And come on, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me, because I am for sure learning as I go. So I think I'm getting double stamps. Okay. Come on, man. Okie dokie, Smokey. Now let's see how that does. Okay. That's got that. That's got that part. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you're on mobile, you should be able to click on any of those links, and it should get you to wherever you need to go to get that all taken care of and stuff like that and everything. And yeah, so check back through my messages here, make sure I don't have anybody that snuck in on me. No, it does not look like it. Okay. Oh, well, that's sad. So cool. I'm gonna let you all listen to some lo-fi music here while we kind of wait on the crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's a lot better. Oh, you will. So. Oh, me. Lot to do. Lot to do, lot to do, lot to do, lot to do. Cute and fluffy. I don't know. You all just keep on keeping on and listening to the lo-fi music there. I want to see if I can't get a little get this re-chat started, or the I don't know. I got some stuff I want to post. Got to try to get it going. Anyways, just listen to the music. Hello, cool mans. Tools mans. Okay, help with what? I don't know how much help I can be. Okay. What you lost with? Oh, no. I wouldn't even begin to think that. Well, if you want to talk, I'm here. I can chat with you and talk. We can talk it out. If you want a reading, I can do a reading for you. I'm not going to force you to get a reading, and it may not be advisory. Cards from God. Well, okay. So you would like to have a reading? I don't know that I would call it hearing God. But I'd be more than happy to do a reading for you. My reader special. I am real. Okay, yes, you've said that. Hello, Mike Oxlong. Well, Cools Mans, I'll be more than happy to do a reading for you if you'd like. Mike Oxlong, thank you for joining in with us this evening. Do you the reader special, and we're just going to do a you just need a general reading. Good thing I'm not practicing witchcraft. Cools Mans, I need 3 numbers. First number I need between 1 and 16. The second number I need between 1 and 22. And the third number I need between 1 and 40. I don't need your negativity, D and C. Bye. All right, Cools Mans, I'm going to give you another minute. If I don't hear from you, then I'm going to have to move on. All right. Mike Oxlong. Mike Oxlong, are you on? Okay, well, just another day in the office, isn't it? Yep. Bump that beat up just a little bit there. Sorry, Mike, I don't take song requests. If you're wanting a reading, I'll do a reading for you. I do encourage you to go to my YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I do thank everyone for watching that is watching. If you have a question, I ask that you please message me on Facebook Messenger at Stíofán Séamus. When I'm ready to do your reading, I will call your name. If you're not on and you don't reply within 3 minutes, I will move on to the next person. So you be sure that you're on. Also, the menu for the readings is the Reader's Special, which is a 3-card spread that I have came up with myself. That is free. I do request a donation, but it's not required. Then there's a multiple choice reading that we can do. If there are more than 2 choices, the multiple choice is $3. If there are more than 2 choices, it's $5. Past, present, future readings are $5. 7-card horseshoe is $10. 10-card Celtic cross is $15. And your donation / tip can be sent to paypal.me/guide of the light, or you can send money through Facebook Messenger as well. Either way is acceptable. Also, if you're not getting a reading, I do ask you to please be respectful while others are getting their reading done. If you have been skipped because you weren't in at the time of me calling your reading, or just happened to look over you, I will get to you as soon as possible. I do thank you for your patience and understanding while I am assisting others during their reading. Also, look me up on Facebook and like my page. That's facebook.com/guide of the light. And I'm also on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at guide of the LIGH1, like the number 1. And that will get you to me there. So anyways, we're gonna turn. Are we gonna turn the lo-fi beats over? I don't know. Slow night, unusual slow night at that. Which is interesting. So, anyways, I am about $15 to $20 or so away from having enough money to get a new camera, and it's the camera that's going to be right there, looking here. Not that this camera makes me look good. Any better camera may make me look worse, but quality is everything. And this little fuzziness that's in the shot, I'm not satisfied with. I wouldn't be satisfied with if I was watching the stream, which I kind of am, and it's not that great. It's so get a new camera. Actually, what's going to happen is this camera that is over the table will be on me, and then the new camera will be up here. Yes, Ray, hello. Thank you for joining. I do readings. I do readings. Let's see. Oops. Of course. So there's the donation tip menu. And let me switch over here. It stays up longer on this screen if you're looking at the actual screen. But if you're in the chat, the donation and tip menu will be right there in your chat, or it should be anyways. So if you would like to have a reading, I'd be more than happy to do a reading for you this evening. I generally like to get a message on Facebook, but given that it's a slow night and you're the only other person that's on, I'm not going to worry about it. So if you want a reading, we'll get you a reading. Well, I have the Reader's Special, which is a 3-card spread that I have devised myself, and that is free. I request a donation, but it's not required. Anything more than that, like a multiple choice or past, present, future, or a 7-card horseshoe or a 10-card Celtic cross, those I would have to ask for money on. But the Reader's Special is free. I don't know if you caught that or not, but what was you wanting to do? Okay, Ray, more than happy to do that for you. And then, so let's see here, Ray. Now, what's your question? Or what type of reading were you wanting? General reading, career reading, relationship reading? And anybody else that may be watching, I do ask you to please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me on YouTube at Guide of the Light, or there should be a link in the chat or description to my channel page there. All right, Ray, I'm going to do a general reading. I need 3 numbers. The first number that I need is between 1 and 16. The second number I need is between 1 and 22. The third number I need is between 1 and 40. $14, $16, and $40. Nice. 14, 16, and 40. You will. I just put an intro screen up because every reading that I do gets recorded and gets put on Facebook. I restream. I am multi-streaming to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. But I break the readings down in segments so that you can see the reading. So, and that it's, there for you to be like, oh, hey, this guy, he did a reading for me. Okay. $16, $15, $14. Yeah, I kind of figured that people would like that, to be able to be, just to be, I don't know, easier to look up whenever they went to show their friends. Not that I need any kind of fame and glory, but at the same time, I do want to be able to be get some business at the same time. So this is a spread that I came up with myself. I haven't really given it a name yet, but hello, Kathy. Thank you for stopping in. I haven't given it a name yet, but I think this gives a good, quick glance for the situation at hand. So the question that we've asked the divine is, what does Ray need to know about his life right now? So this can open up to be anything and everything. So who knows? So the first card is from the court cards, and that the card is the Knight of Swords, And it talks about swift thinking, dynamic, high energy, ready to conquer the world with their ideas, can get easily bored, they can benefit in disciplining the mind, so like meditation. It could also be a thought in that they are charging ahead with multiple ideas. One should moderate with some grounding so that they don't burn out. Okay, so that's the Knight of Swords, and I'll bring this all together, but I want to get into the meanings first, and go from there. The next card is from the Major Arcana. In this deck, it's called the Merlin, but it's formerly known as the Hermit. And talks about that this being a time for solitude, quieting the mind to find solutions one needs. Questions to reflect on may be, what am I supposed to learn from this? Or where did it come from? Or how can I heal this? Okay. Then the last card is the Six of Wands from the lower 40. Ooh. And I know you all can't see this. See, with the new camera, that's going to be better than the one that's overhead right now. You'll be able to see that card. So the last card, let me make sure I got, okay, there we go. It's the Six of Wands. And yes, I use a book, but this book is my notes. And it allows me to have clear ideas. I don't get foggy with just extra things. Kind of actually is like keeping me focused on the task at hand. So the Six of Wands is victory. The finish line is in sight. Positive movement is propelling one forward in their purpose. Time for celebration or congratulations. If you are asking, should I? The answer is yes. So, from my observation of the cards, just right off the top, there is a lot of energy, forward moving energy in this. I kind of get the idea that maybe you're not quite the Knight of Swords type, but you're very possibly in the situation of the Knight of Swords, where, like it says, one is charging ahead with multiple ideas, and it's suggesting that one should moderate with some grounding so that you don't burn out. And the reason why I say that is because of the Merlin coming up from the major arcana, and it talking about taking some time for solitude and quieting the mind, which the swords represent mental processes. So it's there. I feel like that there's this situation that's I'm kind of getting this feeling of a bunch of papers on the desk, okay, and it's not just papers, but each paper is a different idea. How is your meditation practice? Or how is your grounding practice? Do you ground at all? Okay. I think we all need to more. I mean, to be honest. I mean, I know I do. I'll be, hey. So, because I just feel like this whole big rush of like I said, you yourself are not necessarily the Knight of Swords. It's not that you don't have ideas. You have ideas. You're just not this, and it's not that you're high energy. But you're just really, it's almost like an overwhelming feeling in thought. And so that's why I got this this feeling of needing to ground, doing some more grounding. The situation, that the things that are kind of bogging in your mind, is that I'm glad that you're hitting this for me. The situation so the Six of Wands, with the Six of Wands coming up, is the wands are a thing for spirituality, that kind of thing. Are you kind of in between spiritual occurrences If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense, because I don't even know that it makes sense to me. Okay. So know whatever it is that's before you in this kind of hecticness of spirituality, that everything's going to be okay. That's what this Six of Wands is representing. Like I said, it says victory. The finish line is in sight. Positive movement is propelling you forward in your purpose. It's time for celebration or congratulations. If you're asking, should I? The answer is yes. So I'm going to guess that there's something that you've been debating about that's got to do with spirituality, and you've kind of been putting it off, and so you've just kind of been like, yeah, don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know what's going to happen if I do. And so you've kind of been like, yeah. And I believe this card is here to try and tell you, hey, look, it's okay. Things are going to be the way that they need to be. And just don't worry about it. Take your time. Be the Merlin. And just ground yourself and be in the moment of spirituality. So, yeah, I really think that's it, man. And I like it that you laugh. I mean, yeah, I'm a little odd duck, okay? I will admit it. I'm an odd duck, but at the same time, hey, we're all odd ducks. So, Ray, I thank you for allowing me to do a reading on you. And if you'd like, I would like for you to, yes, odd duck. You know, I only duck on the first and third beat. Odd duck. Anyways, I'd be more than happy to get you to like, share, and subscribe to me on YouTube. And yeah, follow me there. Your video will be up. I'm going to try to get it up. It should be up by Tuesday. Because I tried to on Monday and Tuesday work on getting the past week's videos up. So that should be ready for you then. So let's see. I saw. Who did I say? Who was it? Nope, not Ray. We just did Ray. Up. Dang it. I don't even know how you say that. Clatny. Clatny. Anyways, if you're still on, whoever you are, speak up. Oh, message request. Okay. Katie Covett. Katie Covett, if you are watching, we'll be more than happy to do a reading for you. So, in about 25 minutes, I am going to be ending for the night. Unless I get, a few people in line, then I'll stay on as long as it takes to get the readings done. But, so if there's anybody on that's on right now, blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and let me know. Send me a message on Facebook or whatever, and I will be more than happy to do a reading for you. And we'll see you here in just a couple minutes. So as we do the readings, those that are just watching, or if you're just coming in, we do ask that you please be respectful while others are getting their reading done. If you have been skipped because you were offline or I overlooked you, I will get to you ASAP. I do thank you for your patience and understanding while I'm assisting others during their reading. And we thank everyone for watching the stream. If you have a question, message me on Messenger at Stíofán Séamus. So when I'm ready to do your reading, I will call your name. If you do not reply within 3 minutes, I will move on to the next person. So be sure that you're online whenever it comes your time. But if you come back and you said that you were skipped or you didn't get your reading, then I'll fit you in and get you in ASAP just to get that so that we can get you done too, because we don't want to leave anybody out. That certainly isn't our goal, but at the same time I can't wait. So anyways, and I always fear that it sounds very mean. But I promise I'm really not trying to be mean. I just want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot at it. And if we're having to wait, 15 or 20 minutes on somebody to come around to do a reading, then that holds everybody else up, and it's just not very timely. So I give you about 3 minutes to respond, and that just kind of helps to take up the time that there may be some lag in the stream or what have you. So I want to be here for you, and I want to be somebody that you can be able to come to and say, oh, hey, this guy's really cool. He's kind of an odd duck. And so on. And yeah. So anyways, I see. But we do hope that everyone is doing well. We hold no ill will toward anyone, even when they come on to the chat and they say things like, tarot is of the devil. And I tend to disagree with that. But people are allowed to have their opinions. And so they have them. As as sad as it is sometimes. So I'm going to kind of loosely go into final thoughts from the guide. And that thought is just this simple thing. I continue to hold this thought and belief that we have to do right by what is best for humanity. And what that means for us as individuals, it really is different for everybody. Living for a cause that is for our higher self, something that brings us better vibrations into our life. Can seem difficult sometimes. But we live through this life dodging in and out of the very fabric of being itself, hoping that we'll be on the right track. And some days asking if it is really all worth it. Don't lose hope. No, don't lose hope. Don't hold back. is what may be there available for you in a certain particular moment in time may actually be the one thing that keeps you going. The light of this world seems to be a very ominous light. In fact, sometimes we even wonder if it's even light at all. I know I do. But that's the great thing about the divine and about spirit, is that you can find light and love, peace and joy within yourself. Sometimes, with the help of a spiritual guide who is either physical, someone like me, or spiritual, someone like the past sages, like the Buddha or Jesus. What I want you to know what I want you to realize is that this life, is all that we have. And there will be not a single one like it ever again. And if we're wondering why the chaos seems to keep coming, we can't let that be a discouragement to us. Live for the light. Live so that you may make this world a better place for all of humanity. Amen. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And do like for you to go over to my Facebook page as well, Facebook.com/Guide of the Light. And you can like me on there as well. I also have some private reading sessions available that's on there. You can do that there as well. Let's see. Was there anything else? No, you can find me on Twitter at Guide of the LIGH1, like the number 1. No, I guess that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching the show, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day.